You might not believe this, but certain dried fruits can quietly support your memory repair and even restore your eyesight after 60 while you sleep. Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Harris, a clinical nutrition expert with over 28 years of experience helping seniors protect their brain clarity and maintain natural vision support. If this is your first time here, welcome. Subscribe for more health tips that keep your memory sharp and your eyes strong. Have you noticed your memory loss becoming more frequent at night? Do you struggle with blurry eyesight while driving, the glare of headlights turning into painful starbursts? These are not just senior moments. They are warning signs that your aging brain and your tired eyes are calling for repair support. The truth is, decline sneaks up slowly. First, it's the misplaced keys, the forgotten names, the struggle to recall a familiar story. Then, it's the blurred newspaper print, the squinting at television, the hesitation to drive after dark. And all of this chips away at your independence, your confidence, and your identity. But here's the hope. Your memory repair and your vision support are not finished. Even after 60, your brain cells and your retinal cells are alive with potential. They still respond to nutrition, they still repair best while you sleep, and they can still surprise you with clarity when given the right fuel for memory and the right nutrients for eyesight. And the secret doesn't lie in exotic supplements or expensive pills. It's in dried fruits, simple, affordable, already sitting in your kitchen, carrying compounds that gently nourish both your memory function and your eye health. I've seen this in real patients. A retired teacher who thought she was losing her ability to read at night until we added figs for vision to her evening. A grandfather who could not remember his granddaughter's phone number until Raisins for memory gave his brain the antioxidants it was craving. A widow who woke up anxious and confused until dates for sleep helped her melatonin rise and restored her calm. And seniors who added walnuts for brain repair found sharper recall, steadier mood, and stronger eyesight. The science is clear. Your brain clarity, your memory recall, and your vision repair happen most actively during deep rest. While you sleep, your body cleans away toxins, rebuilds neurons, and restores photoreceptor cells. But it can only do that if it has the right antioxidants, the right vitamins, and the right omega-3 nutrients. That's why eating the right dried fruits before bed becomes a nightly ritual of healing. These fruits deliver lutein, zeaxanthin, polyphenols, resveratrol, and magnesium, all proven compounds for natural memory support and age-related vision repair. Think about it. Every bite of memory foods is not just calories. It's a signal telling your brain cells to repair, your retina to heal, and your neurons to protect connections. And every night you skip this nourishment, you let oxidative stress and aging inflammation chip away at your memory after 60 and your eyesight while you sleep. But every night you choose these healing fruits. You invite your body to fight back, to rebuild, and to restore. So tonight, I want you to imagine one thing. Imagine waking up and realizing your memory is sharper, your eyesight is clearer, and your confidence is returning. Imagine driving without fear, reading without strain, and recognizing every smile without hesitation. That is what simple dried fruits for memory and eyesight can help you achieve. And in the next parts of this video, I'm going to walk you through 4 of the most powerful ones: figs, raisins, dates, and walnuts. Each one has a different gift, a different nutrient, and a different story. But together, they form a formula that protects your brain health and restores your eyesight after 60, especially while you sleep. Stay with me, because by the end of this journey, you won't just know which fruits repair eyesight and which fruits repair memory. You'll know exactly how to combine them into a bedtime ritual that gently heals you overnight. No gimmicks, no false promises, just real food, real science, and real stories of seniors who reclaimed clarity, vision, and independence through something as ordinary and as powerful as dried fruit. Among all dried fruits, figs stand out as a powerful ally, for both memory repair and eyesight after 60. They may look small and humble, but inside every fig is a treasure of nutrients for brain clarity and vision support that your body uses most effectively while you sleep. When people ask me why I recommend figs, my answer is simple: because they protect the retina, strengthen neurotransmitters, and gently fuel the aging brain in ways no supplement can truly replace. Let's begin with the eyes. Figs are one of the few dried fruits for eyesight naturally rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, two carotenoids that your retinal cells desperately need as you age. These pigments work like internal sunglasses, filtering harmful blue light and protecting your macula from degeneration. Without them, your vision after 60 becomes vulnerable. Letters blur, night driving turns dangerous, and glare from headlights blinds you. But with figs in your evening diet, you give your retina the shield it needs to stay clear and strong. That's why I often say figs are not just sweet. They are medicine for eyesight wrapped in nature's skin. Now let's move to the brain. Figs are loaded with vitamin B6, one of the most essential nutrients for memory support and neurotransmitter balance. Without enough B6, your brain struggles to produce dopamine, serotonin, and GABA, the chemicals that control mood, focus, and sleep. This is why many seniors who suffer from memory loss also complain of anxiety, sadness, or restless nights. Figs deliver B6 naturally, allowing your brain clarity after 60 to return while supporting calm, deep rest. When taken before bed, they become the perfect partner for memory repair while you sleep. But figs don't stop there. They also contain polyphenols like quercetin and antioxidants, which fight oxidative stress and reduce neuroinflammation, two silent forces that destroy both brain cells and eye cells over time. A 2021 study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience found that diets rich in polyphenol fruits, including figs, were linked to greater hippocampal volume and faster working memory response times in adults over 60. In simple terms, more figs equals stronger memory recall and sharper visual clarity. Here's something most people don't realize. Figs provide gentle, natural glucose that fuels the glymphatic system, your brain's overnight cleaning crew. While you sleep, this system removes toxins and protein buildups linked to memory decline and Alzheimer's disease, but it can't work without steady energy. Figs supply just enough to keep the system running smoothly, without the crashes and spikes of refined sugar. This is why figs are often called the brain's midnight fuel, helping you wake up clearer and sharper instead of groggy and foggy. And don't forget fiber. The prebiotic fiber in figs feeds healthy gut bacteria, which in turn produce short-chain fatty acids. These compounds strengthen the gut-brain axis, a vital communication pathway that influences both cognitive function and visual processing. When your gut is nourished, your memory function and your vision repair both improve naturally. Let me give you a real example. Carol, a 67-year-old former librarian, told me she hated reading at night because her eyes felt strained and her short-term memory kept failing her in the mornings. I suggested something simple. Soak 2 dried figs in warm water during the day and eat them an hour before bed. Within weeks, she noticed less eye strain, clearer night vision, and fewer memory lapses. She said, "It feels like someone polished the glass in my head." That's the quiet but powerful effect of figs for memory and eyesight repair. Figs are not a miracle cure. Nothing truly is. But as part of a consistent nightly habit, they provide the antioxidants, the carotenoids, and the B vitamins your body needs to support memory clarity after 60 and vision health while you sleep. And the best part, they're simple, affordable, and delicious. Just 2 soaked figs before bed can become your natural prescription for sharper memory and clearer eyes. So the next time you see figs, don't think of them as just a snack. Think of them as memory food, as eye medicine, as a bridge between aging decline and healthy recovery. One small fruit with the power to give your brain and your eyes the gentle care they've been waiting for. They may be small, but raisins are among the most powerful dried fruits for memory and dried fruits for eyesight after 60. Behind their natural sweetness lies a dense concentration of antioxidants, polyphenols, and trace minerals that fight the very enemies of aging: oxidative stress and neuroinflammation. For seniors struggling with memory loss, blurry vision, or sluggish mornings, raisins for memory repair and raisins for vision support are one of nature's simplest answers. Let's start with the brain. Raisins are packed with resveratrol, a compound more commonly linked with red wine, but just as potent in this tiny fruit. Resveratrol for memory is unique because it crosses the blood-brain barrier, directly calming inflammation in your neurons and protecting them from oxidative damage. Studies show that resveratrol not only supports memory recall after 60, but also helps preserve the hippocampus, the region of the brain most responsible for storing and retrieving memories. When taken before bed, this makes raisins a perfect partner for memory repair while you sleep. Now consider the eyes. Just like the brain, your retina and optic nerve are highly vulnerable to oxidative stress. That stress thins the retina, weakens blood vessels, and slowly leads to conditions like age-related macular degeneration and blurred eyesight after 60. But the flavonoids and phenolic acids in raisins act as antioxidants that quench free radicals before they can damage delicate retinal cells. This means less inflammation, less oxidative injury, and more long-term vision support naturally while you sleep. Raisins also deliver something many people overlook: boron. This trace mineral plays a direct role in short-term memory, hand-eye coordination, and cognitive reaction time. Low boron has been linked to delayed recall, poor focus, and weak coordination, especially in seniors. By adding raisins for memory clarity, you help restore faster signals in the brain, sharper focus in the eyes, and steadier balance in daily life. Another hidden gift inside raisins is iron. Seniors often face mild anemia without realizing it. Low iron means less oxygen delivered to the brain cells and the optic nerve. Without oxygen, your cells cannot repair themselves fully during rest. But raisins provide natural plant-based iron that boosts hemoglobin, ensuring oxygen reaches every part of your aging brain and your vision system after 60. Better oxygen at night means deeper repair, sharper memory in the morning, and clearer eyesight through the day. And let's not forget the natural glucose in raisins. Unlike refined sugar, raisin sugar is paired with fiber, meaning it's absorbed slowly and steadily. This gentle energy feeds your glymphatic system, the overnight cleaning network that clears toxic waste and harmful proteins from your brain. Without enough fuel, this cleanup slows down, leaving you foggy and forgetful. With raisins, you power this system naturally, giving your brain the steady support it needs for memory repair while you sleep. Here's a true example. Walter, a 73-year-old retired engineer, complained that his mornings felt heavy, his thoughts sluggish, and his peripheral vision dim. He was used to eating cookies late at night, but I suggested replacing that with a small handful of unsweetened raisins before bed. Within 4 weeks, he told me his Sudoku times were faster, his memory recall was smoother, and his vision clarity in the mornings had improved. His story is one of many that prove how small, steady changes in diet can lead to big shifts in memory repair and vision support. So how can you use raisins? Keep it simple. 1 tablespoon of unsweetened raisins in the evening is enough. Add them to warm water, sprinkle them into yogurt, or eat them plain as a bedtime snack. Consistency matters more than quantity. Night after night, raisins deliver their resveratrol, boron, and iron into your body, just when your brain repair system and your retina repair system are most active while you sleep. Raisins are not flashy, but they are steady. They are not exotic, but they are powerful. They don't promise miracles, but they provide exactly what your aging brain and aging eyes need: protection, energy, and gentle repair. In the long run, that's what keeps your memory sharp after 60, your vision strong after 60, and your independence intact. Among all dried fruits, dates are often misunderstood as just a sweet treat, but in reality, they are one of the most complete foods for memory repair and eyesight after 60. Behind their sweetness lies a combination of tryptophan, magnesium, potassium, and vitamin B6, all nutrients that directly support your brain clarity and your vision repair while you sleep. If you want deeper rest, stronger recall, and calmer nights, dates for memory and dates for eyesight may be the gentle solution your body has been missing. Let's begin with sleep. Dates are naturally rich in tryptophan, an amino acid your body converts into melatonin, the sleep hormone. Without enough melatonin, you can't enter the deep sleep stages where memory consolidation and brain repair occur. This is why many seniors complain of restless nights, poor recall, and foggy mornings. By eating dates before bed, you provide the raw material for melatonin production, helping your body slip into deeper, more restorative sleep. And as you rest, your memory repair while you sleep becomes stronger, your glymphatic system clears more waste, and your neurons rebuild connections. Now think about magnesium. Seniors often run low on this mineral, yet magnesium for memory is essential for regulating NMDA receptors in the brain, receptors that control learning, focus, and recall. Low magnesium is linked to confusion, anxiety, and cognitive decline after 60. But dates for brain health deliver a plant-based dose of magnesium that calms the mind, lowers inflammation, and restores balance. With enough magnesium at night, you wake up with steadier emotions, sharper memory recall, and less anxiety. Potassium is another gift in dates for EI Day. Eyesight. The optic nerve depends on smooth electrical signals from the retina to the brain, and potassium keeps those signals stable. Weak potassium means weaker nerve function, blurred signals, and tired vision. By eating dates for vision repair, you strengthen these connections, giving your eyes a clearer pathway to the brain. Combine this with vitamin B6 in dates, which boosts neurotransmitters like dopamine and GABA, and you get calmer eyes, reduced strain, and better focus in the evening hours. And don't overlook antioxidants. Dates for memory clarity are powerful because they contain polyphenols that reduce neuroinflammation, protect against oxidative stress, and slow down age-related cell death. Research highlighted in a 2022 review showed that date fruit extract improved spatial memory and reduced neuron loss in aging animals. For humans over 60, this means every bite of dates for memory support sends antioxidants to both the brain and the retina, keeping them safe from silent damage. Here's a true story. Linda, a 70-year-old widow, came to me with two complaints: restless nights and foggy mornings. She often forgot details, misplaced her keys, and woke up anxious. I suggested she try 1 or 2 soft medjool dates before bed. Within weeks, she reported falling asleep faster, waking calmer, and remembering details she thought were slipping away. She told me, "For the first time in years, I felt like my mornings had clarity." That's the quiet, gentle impact of dates for sleep and memory repair. Unlike artificial supplements, dates for brain health and dates for eye health work naturally. Their tryptophan fuels melatonin, their magnesium calms neurons, their potassium supports optic nerves, and their antioxidants fight aging stress. Together, these gifts make dates one of the best dried fruits after 60, not just for energy, but for long-term vision support and memory clarity. So when you think of dates, don't just see them as sweet. See them as memory medicine, as eye support, as a natural sleep aid that works with your body's own rhythm. Just 1 or 2 dates at night can transform your rest, protect your sight, and sharpen your memory. And the best part, they're affordable, accessible, and timeless, used for thousands of years as both food and healing. If there is one dried fruit that truly deserves the title of a memory powerhouse and a vision protector after 60, it is the walnut. Many people call walnuts the brain food, and if you look closely, Even their shape resembles the human brain. This is no coincidence. Walnuts are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin E, and polyphenols, all of which work together to repair memory loss, protect eyesight after 60, and fuel brain clarity while you sleep. Let's begin with omega-3 fatty acids. Seniors often lack these essential fats, yet they are critical for building and repairing neuronal membranes. Without enough omega-3s, your neurons cannot communicate effectively, leading to slower recall, foggy thoughts, and weak memory repair. Walnuts deliver alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 that your body uses to strengthen synapses, the very connections that store your memories after 60. When eaten in the evening, these omega-3s fuel overnight brain repair while you sleep, helping you wake up sharper, clearer, and more confident. Now think about the eyes. Walnuts are rich in vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects the retina from oxidative stress and slows down age-related macular degeneration. Oxidative damage is one of the biggest culprits behind blurry eyesight, night glare, and fading clarity after 60. But vitamin E in walnuts shields the delicate photoreceptor cells, ensuring they survive longer and function better. This means adding walnuts for eyesight to your diet could directly reduce the risk of vision loss, giving you stronger sight for years to come. Another hidden gift of walnuts is their polyphenols. These compounds reduce neuroinflammation and support blood vessel health, ensuring smooth circulation to the brain and optic nerve. Healthy blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reach the cells that keep your memory sharp and your eyes strong. Without this support, aging cells weaken, but with walnuts, your system stays resilient. Walnuts also deliver melatonin, the same hormone your body uses to regulate sleep. Seniors often struggle with disrupted sleep cycles, and poor sleep directly weakens memory repair and vision recovery. But walnuts for sleep provide a natural source of melatonin that improves rest. And better rest means stronger overnight repair for both your brain clarity and your retina health. Scientific studies back this up. Research published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging found that seniors who regularly consumed walnuts had better cognitive performance, slower memory decline, and healthier biomarkers of brain aging. Another review in Nutrients highlighted walnuts' role in reducing risk factors for age-related vision decline by lowering oxidative stress and boosting protective antioxidants in the eyes. In simple words, walnuts for brain and eyesight give your body the ammunition it needs to fight the silent enemies of aging. Let me share an example. Harold, a 72-year-old grandfather, told me he was terrified of forgetting his grandchildren's names and losing his ability to drive at night. We added a small handful of walnuts before bed, just 4 to 5 halves. Within weeks, he reported clearer focus in the morning, less confusion, and more confidence at night. He said, "It feels like the fog in my head is lifting." That's the effect of omega-3s, vitamin E, and melatonin in walnuts, working silently but powerfully while you sleep. And here's the best part. Walnuts are simple to use. You don't need a large portion. Just a small handful, eaten raw or soaked, delivers the omega-3s for memory, the vitamin E for eyesight, and the polyphenols for brain clarity. Combine them with figs, raisins, and dates, and you've created a nightly ritual that protects your memory after 60 and your vision while you sleep in the most natural way possible. So, don't underestimate the walnut. It is not just a snack. It is a memory food, an eye protector, a sleep enhancer, and a shield against the decline that comes with age. Every bite is a message to your brain cells and your retina cells. Repair, restore, and keep fighting. That's the quiet but undeniable power of walnuts for memory and eyesight after 60. Now that you've discovered the power of figs for memory, raisins for eyesight, dates for sleep, and walnuts for brain clarity, the question is, how do you actually use them together? The answer is simple. It's not about large amounts or complicated recipes. It's about creating a small, consistent ritual that feeds your memory repair and your vision support after 60 at the exact moment your body heals itself best while you sleep. Here's what I recommend. About an hour before bed, soak 2 dried figs in warm water during the day and eat them slowly. Their lutein, zeaxanthin, and vitamin B6 will prepare your retina and your neurons for overnight healing. Add 1 tablespoon of raisins for antioxidants, giving your body resveratrol and boron to protect your hippocampus and your retinal cells. Then enjoy 1 soft date for melatonin support, calming your mind, raising natural sleep hormones, and easing your optic nerve into rest. Finally, finish with a small handful of walnuts for omega-3 bouillets and vitamin E, fueling your memory repair system and your vision clarity after 60. This isn't a meal, it's a message telling your brain cells and your eye cells, tonight you will heal. Consistency is the secret. Do this 3 to 4 nights a week and give it time. Because memory clarity and vision improvement don't happen overnight. They build slowly, quietly, through weeks and months of gentle nourishment. I've seen seniors who once struggled to remember names begin to recall details effortlessly. I've seen patients who feared driving at night suddenly gain confidence with clearer sight. And I've seen people wake up without the morning fog that haunted them for years. That is the power of dried fruits for memory repair and eyesight after 60. But let me be clear, this is not a miracle. Nothing truly reverses aging. But healing isn't always about reversal. Sometimes it's about slowing the decline, protecting what you still have, and strengthening the parts of you that are fighting to stay alive. And your brain health and your eye health are still alive. They still respond to care. They still respond to the right foods for memory and the right fruits for vision support. So tonight, don't think of figs, raisins, dates, and walnuts as snacks. Think of them as your natural prescription. Think of them as a bridge between decline and recovery, between fear and confidence, between fog and clarity. Each bite is more than flavor. It's nutrition for eyesight, it's fuel for memory, it's repair while you sleep. And if you're watching this right now, I want to leave you with hope. You are not too late. You are not broken. You are not beyond healing. Every day you choose nourishment, every night you choose these fruits for memory and eyesight after 60, you give your body the signal it's been waiting for. Heal, protect, rebuild. If this message spoke to you, I'd be honored if you gave this video a like, shared it with someone you love, and left a comment below telling me which of these fruits you'll try tonight. Your story might inspire someone else who feels alone in their struggle with memory loss or vision decline. And if you haven't yet, subscribe. Because this is more than just a channel. It's a community of people over 60 learning to care for their memory, their eyesight, and their health naturally while they sleep. So remember this, every night is a chance to heal. Every bowl of figs, raisins, dates, and walnuts is an act of love for your brain clarity, your vision repair, and your future. Don't wait for tomorrow. Begin tonight. Sleep well, heal deeply, and wake up ready to see your life clearly again. So remember this, every night is a chance to heal. Every bowl of figs, raisins, dates, and walnuts is an act of love for your brain clarity, your vision repair, and your future. Don't wait for tomorrow. Begin tonight. Sleep well, heal deeply, and wake up ready to see your life clearly again. And now, I'd love to hear from you. If this video gave you even a little hope, do one small thing. Like this video, subscribe to the channel so you never miss our next guide on memory repair and eyesight support after 60. And in the comments, tell me, which of these dried fruits will you add to your nightly routine first? Will it be figs for vision, raisins for antioxidants, dates for sleep, or walnuts for memory repair? Your answer might inspire someone else who's struggling with the same problems. So please, share your routine in the comments, because this community is built on hope, on small steps, and on the belief that it is never too late to heal.